What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to give you guys some Atlanta Falcons news. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So today in Atlanta Falcons news, the Atlanta Falcons have signed wide receiver KJ Osborn. And KJ Osborn is a very explosive wide receiver, goes about 5'11", 205 pounds. And he did recently play with the Minnesota Vikings, did play with our starting quarterback Kirk Cousins when he was with the Minnesota Vikings. So I love this move by our Atlanta Falcons of adding some depth to this Atlanta Falcons team, especially at that wide receiver spot. This Atlanta Falcons wide receiver core has been very thin since they cut or released Ray McLeod about a month ago. So this team has been looking for another wide receiver. And I really feel like bringing in KJ Osborn because of his familiarity with Kirk Cousins. He is a guy that's very versatile. You can use him in the slot. You can use him on the outside. He's another wide receiver similar to a Darnell Mooney that can take the top off the defense because he is a guy that runs a 4.40. So he does have that speed or that top end speed to take the top off the defense. But he also is a guy that can run all of the routes on the route tree. And I really feel like this gives the Atlanta Falcons a little bit more depth than what we have currently at that wide receiver spot. Gives us another threat outside of Kyle Pitts in the passing game and outside of Darnell Mooney until Drake London can get back healthy from that knee injury. And with the Falcons currently being still in the NFC South, being alive in the NFC South, because I believe we only had 2 games back in the win column. We sit at 4 wins. The Panthers sit with 6 wins, and the Buccaneers sit with 6 wins. So this is still a winnable division. Now the Falcons will have to do a lot to win the division. Still, we have to focus on ourselves and things of that nature. But stranger things have happened, especially in our division. So I definitely think bringing in KJ Osborn will help this Atlanta Falcons team down the stretch. Now, I'm not too sure how fast he can pick up the playbook. But like I said, being that he's played with Kirk Cousins, those guys have some chemistry already together. And Kirk Cousins will definitely be one of those guys that can help get a KJ Osborn back up to speed and things of that nature when it comes to learning the offense, learning the language, and things of that nature. So I do want to get you guys' thoughts on KJ Osborn being brought to the Atlanta Falcons and signed today. Do you believe that KJ Osborn helps this Atlanta Falcons wide receiver core? Personally, I definitely think that he will help, bring some depth and things of that nature to this Atlanta Falcons offense. So with that being said, I have a lot more content coming for you guys. If you enjoy my content, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed. Peace.